Welcome to another story. If you love stories that resonate with the heart, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe and join us on our journey. You're not him. Chapter 1: Shadows of the Past. Elena had always been haunted by the memory of Daniel. He wasn't just her first love. He was the benchmark, the ache, the story she never finished. They met at university. He, a quiet philosophy major with intense eyes and a way of making silence feel like an answer. She, a dreamer with notebooks full of stories and a habit of losing time watching the rain. Their love had been poetic, consuming, and short-lived. One day, without explanation, he was gone. Years passed. Elena moved cities, built a career in publishing, and tried to file Daniel under youthful delusions. But even in her happiest moments, there was a name-shaped hollow in her chest. Then she met Adam. Adam looked just enough like Daniel to stop her heart the first time she saw him. Not identical, but the same sharp jaw, the same way of looking at her like he'd already memorized the outline of her soul. He was kind, successful, eager to build a future. He loved her earnestly. She told herself it was fate rewriting her story, giving her back what she'd lost. They married the following year. Chapter 2: The Mirror. Their apartment was warm, filled with light and laughter and promises. But sometimes, in the dim hours of early morning, when Adam was asleep beside her, Elena would study his face and try to convince herself she wasn't looking for something else. For someone else. It wasn't Adam's fault. He loved her truly, but she had never told him about Daniel. One evening, they were walking past a bookstore when she froze. In the window was a photograph, black and white, part of an exhibition, of a man's profile. She stepped closer. It couldn't be. But it was Daniel. His name was in the credits below the image. He was the photographer. Alive? Here. Elena's legs almost gave out beneath her. Chapter 3: The First Encounter. She found his exhibition the next day. Walked through the gallery as if in a trance, her breath caught somewhere between fear and longing. His work was moody, full of silence and space, just like him. He was there. He didn't see her at first. But when he did, the years evaporated. "Elena," he said softly. The world tilted. They had coffee after the gallery closed. Neither of them said the word why for a long time. But finally he explained. His father's sudden death, the emotional collapse that followed, his need to disappear and rebuild alone. "I was selfish," he said, "but I never stopped thinking about you." She didn't cry. She couldn't. Her mind was too full of the ring on her finger, the home waiting for her, and the fire being reignited inside her chest. Chapter 4: Torn. The days that followed were blurred and raw. Elena tried to return to life with Adam. He noticed the change instantly. "You're distant," he said. "Are you okay?" She lied, said it was work. But her soul was unraveling. She met Daniel again, then again. They never kissed, never touched, but the air between them vibrated with everything unspoken. "I'm married," she whispered once. "I know," he said. "But does he see you?" She couldn't answer. Chapter 5: Fracture. Adam found out. He had borrowed her phone to check a dinner reservation. One message from Daniel, short, ambiguous, but enough. The fight that followed cracked the walls of their apartment. "You married me while loving a ghost," Adam said. "I thought I was him, didn't I? That's why you chose me." "That's not fair," she said. "I chose you because I wanted to. Wanted to believe you could feel the same again. But you don't." He left for the night. She sat alone, her world imploding, shame and confusion choking her. Chapter 6: The Choice. Daniel offered her everything. "Come with me," he said. "Let's start over." It was a dream. And yet, something in her hesitated. Was she chasing the past or choosing her future? She met Adam at the park the next day. He looked tired but calm. "I loved you," he said. "I think part of me still does. But not like this. Not with his shadow between us." She didn't beg, didn't lie. They parted quietly, like a chapter closing without punctuation. Chapter 7. Not him, not anymore. A year later, Elena lived in a smaller apartment, alone. She didn't go with Daniel. She couldn't. Not because she didn't love him, but because loving him felt like holding a mirror to the past, and she needed to walk forward without reflection. She wrote again. Stories, letters she'd never sent, thoughts she was finally unafraid to explore. Sometimes she saw Adam in the neighborhood. He smiled politely, and sometimes she walked past Daniel's new exhibition. The photo of her in profile, taken from across a cafe table, hung silently among strangers. She looked away. She wasn't chasing ghosts anymore. She was learning to live with herself. Thank you for watching to the end. If this story touched you, support the video with a like and subscribe to the channel. There are many more exciting stories to come that will stay with us for a long time. See you soon.